Thomas working from the stretch, and the first pitch of the ball game is over for a strike. So Lopez comes into the contest hitting .265. He has 13 hits on the season to go along with 7 RBIs and 11 runs scored. On base percentage of .368. Here's the strike one pitch from Kovarik. Swinging, there's a fly ball towards left field. Out in left field, there's Titchener there to make the catch. And we've got one down. So one away, and that brings up Dustin Allen. Wearing number 22, a left-handed hitter. Just a sophomore. Hitting .438 on the year. He has 14 hits in 13 games played. Driven in 7 and scored 7. And the pitch in there for a strike. He also has an on-base percentage of .500. Arcadia comes into the contest with 16 seniors, 23 players on the bench in total. Nitros come in with 18 players and only 4 seniors. Next pitch swung on, fouled back. And Allen down in the count now, 0-2. Glad to have you along here on EdomRocksRadio.com on the audio cast and on the simulcast, Facebook.com/EdomRocksRadio. The video stream from behind home plate. So 0-2 the count to Allen, standing in. Kovarik working from the stretch is ready and delivers, and the offering is in the dirt, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Pitch efficiency is going to be crucial here for the Nitros. As a team, they've given up too many free passes, allowing guys to get on. And that's come back to haunt them on several occasions. As a team, they have an ERA of 6.77. They've allowed 96 walks, 101 hits, and they've hit 16 batters. So between the walks and the hit batters, what is that, like 112 free passes that they've given up this year? 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Kovarik is ready and deals, and the pitch just outside, off the mark. Counting is up 2 balls, 2 strikes. The other thing you have to be concerned about is when a pitcher gets ahead in the count, 0-2. Sometimes he works too much and ends up losing the batter. Here's the 2-2 offering. Fastball swung on and popped foul on the overhead gate, and we'll do it again. So Arcadia 4-0, probably the favorite to take league. They defeated Burbank 9-0 and 9-6, and then Muir 8-0, 3-0 for their 4 league victories. Here's the 2-2 offering. Fastball outside, ball 3. Count runs full now, 3-2, as Allen has battled back from an 0-2 count. The last time Arcadia won the league championship was back in 2011. They went 14-0 in, I believe they went 14-0 in league. They also won it in 2010 and 2009. The pitch waved at and missed, and down goes Allen. So he strikes out. Second out of the inning. First strikeout for Kovarik, and that brings up Jeff Castillo. So yeah, from 2009 to 2011, Arcadia three-peated. They went 40-2 in league play in those 3 years. Since then, it's pretty much been CV, with Burroughs a couple times and Burbank sharing a title. And that series between the Falcons and the Apache will come down to the final week of the season, second week in May. And the pitch from Kovarik is over for a strike to Castillo, wearing number 88. He comes in hitting .431, 22 hits, 11 RBIs, and 14 runs scored. Pitch swinging, there's a fly ball towards right field. The right fielder, Leon, coming in. He's under it, makes the catch, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Nitros defensively. So the Apache gone in order, and for Kovarik, he picks up a good first inning. We head to the bottom of the first. Apache nothing. Nitros coming up. We're back after this.
You're a whole new generation. You're loving what they do. I put a Pepsi in the motion, but that choice is up to you. Hey, you're the Pepsi generation. 'Cause I'm down and taste the thrill of the day. And feel the Pepsi way. Taste the thrill of the day.
Sometimes I dream that he is me. Got to see that's how I dream to be.
I dream I move,
I move.
I dream I groove, like Mike. If I could be like Mike,
I wanna be like mine.
like Mike. If I could be like Mike,
Be like mine.
Be like Mike.
Oh,
Be like Mike.
yeah, I try. Just need to fly.
Just one day if I could be that way. I dream I move.
Dream I groove, like Mike. If I could be like Mike,
I wanna be like mine.
like Mike. If I could be like Mike,
Oh, be like mine.
like Mike. If I could be like Mike.
So we head to the home half of the first inning. Due up for the Nitros, leading things off will be David Edom, followed by Ethan Aldretti, then Darian Jenks. Thomas Koberick hitting fourth, Nolan Wong fifth, Trent Lucerian sixth, and rounding out the lineup, Joel Leone, Mike Titchener, and Ryan Kataoka. Defensively, from left to right in the outfield, Dustin Allen, Jacob Lopez, Chase Peterson. Third to first across the infield, Dominic Tello, Andrew Scannell, Tim Van Kirk, and James Nakaoka. Behind the plate, Tyus Santa Ana and Caden Ross, a left-handed pitcher, up on the mound for the Apache. Ross, a senior, standing 6 feet tall, 165 pounds. Edom standing in, batting .375 on the year. And the first pitch swinging, there's a fly ball driven foul down the left field line. 0-1 the count. He was out the last couple of games with a injury, and we'll have to see how that affects him in this contest. Strike one the count. Nitros looking for their first victory. Their Apache hold the advantage 26-2 over the last 28 games. Breaking ball. Misses outside, wide of the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. The Nitros got a victory against the Apache back in 2016. Shannon was pitching, and he threw a one-hitter. It was the same year that they pitched a no-hitter against the Bulldogs. Swinging, there's a fly ball towards center field. Lopez is out there, makes the catch, and we've got one down. So Edom retired. That brings up Aldretti, hitting .242 on the season. 8 hits, 7 walks, on-base percentage of .375. Hitting number 2 in the lineup. The Nitros come into the contest with a team average of .247. Their on-base percentage is .378. That compares to their opponents hitting .271 with an on-base percentage of .427. And the pitch swung on and fouled back to Aldretti. 0-1 the count. So Ross, the senior, up on the mound for the Apache. The Nitros play Arcadia here at home today, and then they travel to Arcadia on Friday, 3:30 start time. No score, bottom of the first inning. Here's the next pitch on the way. Swinging, there's a fly ball that's hooking foul down the left field line. That's back out of play, and Aldretti down the count now. 0-2. Nitros on the season, they have 89 hits, 82 of them singles. They have 6 doubles and a home run. Koberick's home run against Northview. Curveball breaks over for a strike, and down goes Aldretti. First strikeout of the game for Ross. We've got 2 down, and that brings up Darian Jenks. Jenks on the season hitting .267, 12 hits, all of them singles. He's walked 4 times, on base percentage of .320. Right-handed hitting junior shortstop for the Nitros. We're in number 16. So the Nitros got the Apache in order, and Arcadia trying to repay the favor and send down the Nitros in order. Here's the pitch to Jenks, catches the corner with fastball, strike 1 the count. First game, or the first inning of games this year, the opposition has outscored the Nitros 14-12, so they were averaging a run a game, but today they got shut out in the first inning. Next pitch swinging, there's a ground ball towards short. Scannell has it. Over to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So both teams go down in order. We have zeros on the board at the end of one. We'll head to the second, see what happens right after this.
Coke and a smile makes me feel good. Makes me feel nice. Have a Coke and a smile. That's the way it should be. I like to see the whole world smiling with me. Coca-Cola and Sprite. Have a Coke and a smile. A Coke and a smile. To light up the beat. Shine on me. Turn on the sun. Have a Coke and a smile. That's the way it should be. I like to see the whole world smiling with me. Coca-Cola and Sprite. Have a Coke and a smile.
So we head to the second here at Sam Harvey Field on the campus of Glendale High School with the score knotted at scoreless. Zeros across the board. Both teams going down in order. Leading things off for Arcadia will be Tyus Santa Ana. He's hitting .395 on the season, 17 hits in 14 games, including 11 RBIs. Is an on-base percentage of .519, a big right-handed hitter hitting cleanup for the Apache. Kovaric out for his second inning of work. He is ready and deals, and the pitch a bit upstairs. Ball 1 the count. Not only did the Apache do away with Burbank and Muir in their first 4 league games, they also had a game against El Camino Real, and they beat them by a score of 14-2. The pitch goes to the backstop, ball 2. In that game, Santa Ana had 4 hits and 5 at-bats, driving in a run, scoring 3 times. He had 2 doubles. So he had a big game in that 14-2 victory against El Camino. So 2-0 the count. Thomas back up on the rubber, is ready and delivers, and the fastball missing inside, and the count runs 3-0. So we had a 1-2-3 inning, and after sitting on the bench, he comes out and he has a 3-0 count to Santa Ana. The Nitros have been outscored in the second inning of ball games this year by a score of 15-1. There's the next pitch, and that hits them. And so Santa Ana will reach, getting hit by the pitch. Hit by the pitch, ball 4. If you're the batter, you take a ball. I guess if you're the pitcher, trying to run inside with 3-0, get a little bit too inside, and you end up hitting the batter. So runner at first, nobody out for Dominic Tello. And for Kovaric, that is his 5th hit batter, ties Jenks with the team lead in hit batters, 17th team batter that's been hit by the pitching staff. So Tello at the plate wearing number 3. Let's see if Arcadia puts something on here. He's hitting .354 on the season, and the pitch runs high, ball 1. So 5 consecutive balls for Kovaric to start this inning. .354 average for Tello. He's hitting .450. His on-base percentage is .415. Has 17 hits in 14 games. He's driven in 14 that is, and he has 15 runs scored. So he's averaging about 1 a game of pretty much everything. As the pitch is low and away, that's 2-0. So in 14 games played, 14 RBIs, 15 runs, 17 hits. Putting up some numbers when you're able to average 1 of everything per game. Runner short lead away from first. Here's the next offering from Kovaric. That's in the dirt, ball 3, and he can't find the strike zone. 7 straight pitches out of the zone here in the second inning for Thomas. He was on target in that first inning, so a tale of 2 innings. Not what Charles Dickens wrote up in A Tale of Two Cities. Runner short lead away from first. That's Santa Ana. The pitch to the plate is outside, ball 4. Then Tello is aboard via the walk. First walk offered up by Kovaric here in the ball game. And that brings up number 25, Andrew Scannell. He's a .414 hitter, hitting .460, has an on-base percentage of .469. 12 hits in 14 games played, 7 RBIs, 7 runs scored. Takes a pitch over for a strike, nothing, and 1 the count. So he has an RBI opportunity here with a runner at second base. He did pick up 2 RBIs against El Camino Real. and 2 against Burbank. He also had 2 against Modern Day and 1 against Summit. Summit, another mutual opponent. Apache beat them 11-6. The pitch bunt laid down back to the pitcher. Gobert bobbles it, has it, his place to first, the stretch at first, and not in time, and an infield. Well, I guess there'd be an error because the pitcher dropped the ball. If it was fielded cleanly, then you would have the out at first. And so the bases are loaded. Santa Ana at third, Tello at second, Scannell at first, and that brings up Tim Van Kirk, a left-handed batter wearing number 7. Hitting .382 on the season. He has 13 hits, 8 RBIs, and 10 runs scored. On base percentage .421. The bases are loaded. Here's the pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Strike 1 the count. So the corner's playing in. Middle infielders looking to turn 2. There's the next pitch on the way from Thomas. Swinging, it's fouled off third base side. So that runs the count to no balls and 2 strikes. Kabaric in a jam with the bases loaded and nobody out. A strikeout here would help his cause immensely. Next pitch taken high. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Van Kirk has 3 consecutive games in which he has driven in a run. 1 against Muir, 2 against El Camino Real, and 1 against Muir in their first game. Had a busy week last week. Swinging, he pokes it foul down the third base side. He's had 4 multi-hit games as well against Cleveland, Mater Dei, Muir, and El Camino Real. I guess everybody had a stat day against El Camino Real. Here's the 1-2 offering from Kobaric. Swinging, that's popped foul down the third base line. Aldretti and Titchener taking a look in foul ball territory, but they're not going to get there, and it's back out of play. And the count remains a ball and 2 strikes, and we'll do it again. On deck, James Nagaoka. So Thomas is ready. He sets at the belt, working from the stretch with the bases loaded. Here's the pitch on the way, and that's fouled back. So Van Kirk up there battling. We'll see who wins this battle. He's a senior, 5'10", 140 pounds. Again, 16 seniors on the club for the Apache. There's the 1-2 pitch again. Low and away, and the count goes 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, the Apache hold a 26-2 edge over the Nitros in head-to-head competition in the last 28 games. Swinging, there's a base hit into left field. That will score Santa Ana. Quickly getting it in is Titchener from left field. Everybody else moves up 90 feet. The Apache on the board. They lead at 1-0. So the base is loaded. Nobody out for James Nagaoka. Wearing number 17, another left-handed hitter. Hitting a .130 on the year. 3 hits. Does have an RBI. He scored 9 times. Here's the offering from Kobaric. Swung on. It's popped up back of third base down the line. You've got 3 Nitros converging, and it's a foul ball. Nobody could quite get there in time. 3 hits in 23 at-bats. He's walked 7 times, been hit by a pitch 9 times. So he has 23 official at-bats, but 43 plate appearances, 16 free passes, been hit by a pitch and the walk. Here's the strike 1 pitch. Taken high and outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. We're in the top of the second inning. Arcadia on top, 1-0. Nagaoka, the 5th batter to come to the plate here this inning for the Apache with nobody out. Corners playing in, middle infielders double play depth, outfield straight away. Pitch runs inside for ball 2. 2-0 the count. Bit of a warm day if you're sitting in the sun, but there is a breeze that's keeping the temperature down a little bit. Pretty good crowd on hand for this one on a Tuesday afternoon. Here's the 2-1. Just missing off the mark outside. And the count goes to 3-1. No place to put him. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Outside, ball 4, and the walk brings in a run, and the Nitros down now 2-0. So that brings in Tello. He scores from third. Advancing to third is Scannell. Van Kirk goes to second. Nagaoka picks up his second RBI of the season. His other RBI came back against Los Altos in a 9-2 victory on the 28th of February. So he's been in a long drought. Gets his second of the season. Got a delay in the action as we've got a conference on the mound between Coach Chan and his crew, the infielders, talking to Thomas, trying to settle him down. That brings to the plate Chase Peterson, the number 9 hitter in the lineup, the 6th batter to come to the plate here in the second inning with nobody out. We're in number 27. So you've got Van Kirk with 7, followed by Nagaoka with 17, then Peterson with 27. And there is no 37 in the lineup anyways. Peterson hitting .278. He has 10 hits, 7 RBIs, 4 runs scored in 13 games played, on-base percentage of .422. He's up there with the bases loaded, nobody out. Here's the pitch in there for a strike. So whatever the coach said to Thomas must have worked. The first pitch over for a strike. Peterson had 3 hits against El Camino Real, 1 against Muir, so he has a 2-game hit streak coming into the contest. Next pitch swinging, there's a chopper toward the right side. That's going to get into right field for a base hit. That scores at least 1 as Scannell comes in. And everybody else is going to hold 90 feet up. And it's 3-0 here in the second inning. So Van Kirk to third, Nagaoka to second. Peterson with an RBI single to right field. Second hit of the ball game for Arcadia, and we flip the lineup. Jacob Lopez, leadoff hitter. He's 0 for 1, flew out to left field his first time up to open the ball game. And the pitch over for a strike. So 0-1 the count. He took a strike in his first at-bat. And then on the second pitch, he flew out to left field. Arcadia 14-0 on the season, probably the favorite to win league. They'll come down probably to that CV Arcadia game, or series, I should say, in the last week of the season as the pitch is low and away to number 13. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. So a hit batter, a walk, and an error started things off. Then a single, a walk, and a single, driving in a run each, and we're 3-0 here in the top of the second. Pitch is well outside. 2 balls and a strike. Lopez, the leadoff hitter, playing center field. Thomas sets, is ready, and deals, and the next offering is taken high. 3 balls and a strike. Lopez had a hit against Muir and a hit against Muir, so he had 2 hits. Had a hit against Burbank, so he has 3 hits in Pacific League play this year as he takes ball 4 high, and that brings home Van Kirk, and it's 4-0. Nagaoka to third, Peterson to second. Lopez picks up the RBI on the walk. 4th run given up, 3rd earned run, 3rd walk as well. And for Lopez, that's his 8th RBI of the season, and that brings up Dustin Allen. And the pitch is high, ball 1 to Allen. He's 0 for 1. He struck out his first time up. He has a 4-game hit streak. Muir, 3 against El Camino Real, 1 against Muir, and 1 against Burbank. So he has 3 hits in Pacific League action as well. Takes a pitch down low, 2-0. Four runs on 2 hits for Arcadia. Allen at the plate. Thomas is ready and deals, and the next pitch taken high, ball 3. 3-0 the count. Jeff Castillo is on deck. See if Thomas can battle back here. There's the 3-0 offering. Catches the outside corner for the token strike. 3 balls, 1 strike to count. So Allen and Castillo, the remaining 2 Apache, who have not reached base yet. Allen struck out in his first at-bat. Castillo flew out to right field to end the first inning. And there's strike 2 on the outside corner. And the count runs full now, 3 balls and 2 strikes. So with no place to put him, he's going to have to come after him. 4 runs across in the inning for Arcadia. And we'll see if they open it up anymore, if we can get an out here. Thomas is ready, has the pitch he wants, sets, and now is ready and delivers. And the pitch is high, ball 4. And that will bring in another run. 4th walk offered up by Kovarik. 5th run, 4th earned run. Nagaoka comes down the line from 3rd. Peterson goes to 3rd. Lopez to 2nd. Allen to 1st, and that brings up Castillo. He's 0 for 1. He flew out to right field his first time up. He's the 9th batter to come to the plate here this inning. Swinging, he drives it down the left field line. Titchener going over to take a look. And it's a foul ball. A long foul ball for strike 1. So he was up there ready to hit, and he gave it a ride, but it was just foul. Again, a .431 hitter. Has a 5-game hit streak. In fact, he's only not gotten a hit in 3 of the 14 games he's played in. Swinging, sends a fly ball towards shallow right field. The outfielder coming in. Leon is there, tries to make the basket catch, can't come up with it. He's going to throw to second to get the out there. At least they've got a force out. A run does come across as Peterson comes in from 3rd. Going to 3rd is Lopez, and Allen is out on the fielder's choice. So I guess there really isn't an error. It's just a fielder's choice because they got an out. No, it'd be a 9-6 fielder's choice because they got an out. So 1 out. Tyus Santa Ana, who opened up the inning, getting hit by a pitch. He came in to score. And the pitch is taken low, ball 1. So we've got Lopez at 3rd and Castillo at 1st. Being held on there by Trent. There he goes. The pitch taken high. The throw down to 2nd on a hop, not in time, and a stolen base. First stolen base of the game for Arcadia. You got runners at 2nd and 3rd now, and for Santa Ana, a couple of RBIs waiting for him. He has 11 on the season. Number 12 and number 13 wait. Infield drawn in with 1 out. The pitch is low. That runs the count to 3-0. Dominic Tello on deck. Santa Ana went 0 for 4 against Muir in his last game. Had a 3 RBI game against Burbank. And there's ball 4 outside, and Santa Ana draws the walk. That loads the bases. 5th walk offered up by Kovarik. So 5 walks and a hit batter. 5 runs across, 4 earned. And from a 1-2-3 inning in the first, Dominic Tello comes up, and he's the 11th batter to come to the plate for Arcadia here this inning. He walked and scored. So Nolan and Darian talking to Thomas, trying to settle him down. There is 1 out. 9-6 fielder's choice on the fly ball to Leon. Let's see if Thomas can bear down. He's a sophomore. This is a learning experience for him as well. He'll have to bear down here and help himself out. So Tello standing in. Chomping at the bit. Trying to get some runs. And the first pitch swinging is a fly ball towards center field. Going out's the second baseman, Edom. Coming in is Leon, the right fielder, to make the catch. And nobody at second base. Otherwise, they could have had a chance to double up the runner at second. So Tello is retired for the second out of the inning. Base is still loaded, and that brings up Andrew Scannell. He reached on the error. And the pitch is swung on, fouled off first base side. That's back out of play. Strike one, the count. Again, a .414 hitter coming into the contest. Reached on the error with 12 hits. He has a 7-game hit streak coming into today. He is a senior, and the pitch is low, ball one. Ball one, strike one, the count with that foul ball, and then the ball. That was his 8th run scored when he came across the plate a little bit earlier in this inning. The 1-1 pitch, swinging, chop foul toward the third base dugout. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count. So now Thomas 1 pitch away from getting out of the inning. He's ready. The runners with their leads, and the pitch swinging. It's a pop-up, first base side, foul ball territory. The first baseman, Lou Serrarian, is there to make the catch, and the inning comes to a close. But the damage is done as the Apache pick up 6 runs. They do that on 2 hits. There was 1 Nitro error and 3 men left on. We head to the bottom of the second. 6-0. Arcadia on top. We're back after this.
And I'm proud. I used to be alone in a crowd, but now you look around these days, there seems to be a Dr. Pepper craze. I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, we're a pepper, wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, if you drink Dr. Pepper, you're a pepper too. Us peppers are an interesting breed, an original taste is what we need. Ask any pepper and he'll say, only Dr. Pepper tastes that way. I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, we're a pepper, wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, we're a pepper, wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? Be a pepper, drink Dr. Pepper. Come on! Be a pepper, drink Dr. Pepper. All right. Be a pepper, drink Dr. Pepper. Be a pepper, drink.
So we head to the bottom of the second inning. Arcadia on top by a score of 6-0 after plating 6 runs in that top half of the second inning. And due up for the Nitros, you will have Kovarik, Wong, and Lucerarian. 4, 5, and 6 in the lineup. Coming into today, the Nitros were outscored 15-1 in the second inning, so now it's 21-1. So they need to get going here, get some of these runs back. Kovarik on the season, hitting .286, has 4 hits, all of them singles. He has 3 walks, on base percentage of .412. Opportunity now to get something going if he can get on base. First pitch swinging, pop foul first base side, and that's back out of play. Nagaoka takes a look, but it's into the football stands. Strike one, the count to Kovarik. He has 4 singles, a double, and a home run. The pitch up a little bit. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. His home run came against Northview. The Nitros as a team, 101 strikeouts. They've got 1 strikeout per a Dalmatian. Breaking ball floats over for strike 2, and Thomas down in the count now, a ball and 2 strikes. He does have a stolen base. He's been hit by a pitch. But right now facing a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Ross out for his second inning of work. Is ready and deals. And the pitch is fouled at the plate. So Thomas stays alive as he gets a piece of that one. And he'll do it again. So Kovarik, Wong, Lucerian, if anyone should get on, Leone. And they're going to need some people to get on. Ross is ready, has the pitch he wants. He's set into his motion and delivers, and the pitch is swung on and missed, and down goes Kovarik. Second strikeout of the game for Ross. 10th strikeout of the season for Kovarik, and that brings up Nolan Wong. Hitting .286 on the year, has 10 hits, all of them singles. He has 7 walks. He was hit by a pitch once, so his on-base percentage is .419, mirroring that of Kovarik. He's a left-handed batter. He's scored a run. He's driven in 5, but his duty here is to just get on base now. Swinging, there's a slow roller towards second. Van Kirk charging, has it, throws to first, and he makes it look easy. We've got 2 down, 5 in a row retired by Ross. And that brings up Trent Lucerian. Hitting .241 on the season, has 7 hits, 5 singles, and 2 doubles. I believe those deuces in the doubles column is tops on the team. Leads the team in doubles with 2. He's walked 3 times. His on-base percentage, .313. And the pitch taken low, ball 1. 1-0 the count to Ross. 2 strikeouts so far in the early going, 1 per inning. Trent swings, sends a fly ball back of first base. Straddling the line is the first baseman, Nagaoka. He's there to make the catch. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So through 2 innings, the Nitros have been set down 1 through 6. We head to the 3rd inning. 6-0. Arcadia on top. We're back after this.
Arroyo Vista Inn is a historic bed and breakfast centrally located in the hills of South Pasadena, just 15 minutes from downtown LA. They offer 9 unique rooms with beautiful views, cozy beds, and modern amenities. Enjoy impeccable service, daily breakfast, and afternoon refreshments. All rates include breakfast, parking, Wi-Fi, and tax. Check them out on the web at arroyovistainn.com or call them at 323-478-7300. Are you in the market for real estate services? Then you need Michelle Downing. Michelle combines years of experience and knowledge to get the job done right. Michelle Downing is a founding partner of Partners Trust Real Estate in Pasadena. Whether buying or selling, you need Michelle Downing. She will help you find the residence that is perfect for you. Call Michelle at 626-696-4848. Check her out on the web at thepartnerstrust.com. Scandia Cleaning Service has been cleaning churches, private schools, and offices for over 30 years. And now you can take advantage of their experience, knowledge, and skills and have your facility cleaned by a company that will take a personal interest in both your regular and special cleaning needs. Call Scandia Cleaning Service at 818-388-5546 for a free estimate. Call 818-388-5546. That's Scandia Cleaning Service, where all work is done with care to your satisfaction.
No, in right field. Because we've got a pitching change. Kovarik done after 2 innings. Joel Leone comes in to pitch.
One is out in right.
Okay, so then
Nate is not third.
who's at third?
Nate, right?
Oh, Rangel. Yep. So Nate Rangel comes into the contest, plays third. Ethan Aldretti goes to right field, and Joel Leone will come to pitch. So Kovarik goes 2 innings, a strikeout, 5 walks, 2 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned, and he hit a batter. And so for Leone, he will face Van Kirk, Nagaoka, and Peterson, 7, 8, and 9 in the Arcadia lineup. Showing bunt laid down third base side. Leone has it. Pitcher off the mound, throws to first, not in time, and an infield hit for Van Kirk. Third hit of the ball game. for Arcadia, and that brings up James Nagaoka. So for Leon, he comes into the contest with an ERA of 9.77. He's pitched in 4 1/3 innings, 2 strikeouts, 6 walks. He's allowed 7 runs, only 6 earned, though, on 9 hits, and he himself has also hit a batter. Running with his lead from first, the pitch to the plate hits the batter, so on cue, Leon will hit his second batter of the season. And Nagaoka, who walked and drove in a run and scored his first time up, gets hit by a pitch here. And now you've got runners on at first and second, nobody out for Chase Peterson. He singled, driving in a run, and scored in his first at-bat. He's 1 for 1. Leon last pitched against San Dimas, went an inning and a third. Had a strikeout, 2 walks, 2 hits, and he gave up a run. Before that, he pitched 3 innings against Canyon. And the pitch runs inside, ball 1. So Peterson up there hitting 9th in the lineup, but plenty of opportunities, and he makes good on the first chance he had in his first at-bat. Leon, a left-handed pitcher for the Nitros, is ready and deals, and the pitch is swung on and fouled off. He has 3 hits in Pacific League action coming into today, so picking up that hit in the second inning gives him 4 in Pacific League. And it extends his hit streak to 3 straight and 6 out of the last 7. Leon checks the runner at second and delivers. The runners go. The pitch is in the dirt, and it'll be a double steal for Arcadia. Two balls, no strikes to count now to Peterson. So things started out well. In the first inning, Arcadia went down 1-2-3. But since then, the floodgates have opened, and the runs have been coming across. 2-0 pitch swinging. There's a fly ball. Well, now it's coming toward the infield, and the shortstop Jenks is there on the infield dirt to make the basket catch, and we've got 1 down. So first out of the inning, Peterson's retired, and that brings up the leadoff hitter, Jacob Lopez. He's 0 for 1 with a walk, and that walk brought in a run. Leon is ready and delivers, and the pitch swinging. The chopper, 1 hopper to third. Rangel has it, looks the runner back, lobs over to first, and we've got 2 away. Nice play by Rangel to look the runner back and record the out. 5-3 on the putout. 2 down for Dustin Allen. Allen walked, driving in a run in his last at-bat in the second inning. In the first inning, he struck out, so he's 0 for 1. He's up there with second and third. Takes a pitch low and away, ball 1. Left-handed batter at the plate, a sophomore. .438 average coming into today. And again, a 4-game hit streak. Takes the pitch low, ball 2. 2-0. 7 runs driven in. He had 2 against Muir and 2 against El Camino Real. With 2 outs here, a base hit will drive in 2 as he swings and fouls it off. 2 balls, 1 strike now the count. Allen at the plate, Castillo on deck. He only has 4 strikeouts and 37 plate appearances. Takes the pitch outside. 3 balls and a strike to count. So you can do the math. That's pretty good. Leon is ready. Checks the runner at second. Now deals to the plate. The pitch swung on, fouled at the plate. Caught by the catcher. Strike either way, and the count runs full. 3 balls and 2 strikes now. So a big pitch upcoming here for Leon to try to get out of this inning without giving up any more runs. And the pitch runs inside, ball 4, and he loses them. In the third inning of ball games this year, the Nitros have been outscored 21-16. So the walk loads the bases as Allen reaches for the second consecutive time with a walk. 6th walk offered up by the Nitros. So you've got Van Kirk at third, Nagaoka at second, Allen at first. A single, a hit batter, and a walk in the inning. 2 outs. Castillo at the plate. And he takes a pitch high, ball 1. He flew out, well, he hit a fly ball to right field, but Leon was not able to haul it in with the basket catch, but he was able to get a force out at second base. So it actually goes 9-6 on the fielder's choice. I guess you could have issued him an error, but with an out being recorded, it would just be like a 4-6 fielder's choice. Next pitch taken for ball 2, 2-0. Tyus Santa Anna on deck. Ball 3 off it up outside, so 3-0 the count now to Castillo. No place to put him, so Leon's going to have to come after him. Got a force at any base. Infield playing back. Rangel even with the bag at third. Outfield playing straight away as the 3-0 offering is over for strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike to count. Arcadia, I believe, is like the 7th-ranked team in the state, from what I could find. And there's ball 4. That brings home a run. They're also the 40th-ranked team in the nation. So the walk brings home a run, makes it 7-0. Van Kirk comes in from third. Nagaoka goes to third. Allen to second. Second RBI of the game for Castillo, and that brings to the plate Tyus Santa Anna. He was hit by a pitch and scored, and also walked, both coming in the second inning. Takes a pitch inside, ball 1. 1-0 the count. Six runs in the second, 1 here in the third for Arcadia. Swinging and a miss, a big cut. Maybe swinging for the fences, comes up empty. Count evens at a ball and a strike. Leon, the southpaw, has the sign he wants. Now he's ready and deals, and the pitch swinging. It's fouled off first base side. Lucerian taking a look, but he's going to run out of room. And that's just a foul ball for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. 7 runs, 3 hits, no errors for Arcadia. No runs, no hits, and an error for the Nitros. We're in the 3rd inning. Game 1 of this series. Game 2 will be on Friday at Arcadia. The pitch swinging. There's a flare back of short. That's going to dunk in for a base hit. That's going to score a couple runs as Nagaoka comes in to score. You've got Allen coming in to score. Stopping at third is Castillo on the Texas blooper single by Santa Anna. He picks up 2 RBIs, 2 more runs on the board, and that makes it 9-0. So Nagaoka scores. Allen scores. And with 2 outs, the runner's got a good jump on the hit. Fourth hit in the ball game for Arcadia. And Tello at the plate now. He walked and he flew out to right field. So he's 0 for 1 with a run scored, and he takes a pitch, which I believe was for ball 1. He's the 8th batter to come to the plate here this inning. Leon is ready, checks the runner at first and deals, and there's a ground ball towards first. Lucerarian has it. Nice, easy play, touches up the bag, and the inning comes to a close. But for Arcadia, in the 3rd inning, they pick up 3 more runs. They do that on 2 hits, and they leave 2 men on. No Nitro errors. We head to the bottom of the 3rd. 9-0 is the score. Arcadia on top. We're back after this.
Do you want to be a part of a television studio audience? Audiences Unlimited has been helping people see their favorite sitcoms live since 1982. Hit shows such as Growing Pains, Home Improvement, Friends, Will and Grace, and 2.5 Men. Contact AudienceSUnlimited.com to get your chance to visit a working studio lot, be on the set of popular television shows, and see your favorite stars in person. They offer free tickets on their website. They also offer fundraising opportunities for groups of 10 or more. Visit www.AudienceSUnlimited.com and get your free TV tickets today. This is a unique Hollywood experience not to be missed. Ladies, are you looking to rearrange your room? Don't leave it in the hands of your man. Let Interiors by Jada provide you with a design concept that will make your room feel comfortable and be beautifully functional. Interiors by Jada is dedicated to giving you a perfectly designed space any place in your home. Whether it be the living room, kitchen, bedroom, or bath, their focus is to make each space a place of beauty while creating functionality and use. Put your room in the hands of the professionals. Contact Interiors by Jada at 818-481-8992 or check them out on the web at www.interiorsbyjada.com. Tequila's Restaurant in Burbank offers the best authentic Mexican food at great prices, including lunch Monday through Thursday for only $5.99 and dinner buffets for only $7.99. Enjoy a great all-you-can-eat brunch on both Saturdays and Sundays. Go to their website, www.tequilasrestaurant.com, for the latest specials and download coupons for even greater savings. Tequila's Restaurant is located at 4310 West Magnolia Boulevard in Burbank on the corner of Pass Avenue. Call them 818-845-7217. Flowers Talk in Burbank is a nice family-run flower shop with the best prices in town. At Flowers Talk, you will find a wide selection of floral arrangements, or you can select the flowers of your choice in their do-it-yourself section. Stop by Flowers Talk in Burbank and let their expert staff help you create the best flower arrangement. If they don't have it, they will get it for you. Mention Burbank or Burroughs High School and receive 10% off your entire order. Flowers Talk, located at 2460 West Victory Boulevard in Burbank, or on the web at www.flowerstalkburbank.com.
So back here as we head to the bottom of the third inning, we have a couple of changes for Arcadia. Let's see, behind the plate, you've got Gavin Vogel, number 46. On the mound, Derek Wong now pitching. At short, you've got Art Felix. And that's what we've been able to pick up so far as the changes go. 9-0 here in the bottom of the third inning. Joel Leon leading things off for the Nitros. Swinging at the first pitch. Sends a fly ball towards left field. Allen is there to make the catch. And we've got one down. So one pitch, one out, and that brings up Mike Titchener. Titchener on the season hitting .307, has 8 hits, 7 singles, and a double. He's also walked twice for an on-base percentage of .357. So Titchener, a right-handed batter, standing in, and now Wong steps off. See if we have any pitching stats on Wong. We do. Pitch over for a strike to Titchener. So let's see. Wong pitched against Duarte. He went an inning. He also went an inning against El Camino Real. So he has 2 innings pitched, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. His stats up on the mound. And the pitch low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. So you can close the books on Ross. He went 2 innings, striking out 2. And gives way to Wong now with a 9-0 lead. Swing and a miss. Titchener down in the count now, a ball and 2 strikes. So if this score holds up, Arcadia will improve to 15-0 overall, 5-0 in league play. CV is playing Burbank this week. And there's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Hoover and Pasadena are matching up. And Burroughs is taking on Muir. So those are the league matchups for this week. And again, CV 4-0, Burbank 2-2. There's a 3-2 pitch. Swinging. There's a pop-up towards second base. The second baseman out on the grass. Van Kirk is there to make the catch, and we've got 2 away. 2 up, 2 down, and that brings up Ryan Kataoka. Left-handed batter for the Nitros, the designated hitter. Hitting .286 on the season, has 4 hits, all of them singles. He has 3 walks, so he has an on-base percentage of .412. And with 2 away here in the bottom of the third inning, the number 9 hitter coming to the plate, looking to get on base, break up this perfect game. Here's the pitch from Wong, over for a strike. David on deck, leadoff hitter. Glendale into the contest, 3-10-1, 0-4 in league play. Next pitch, curveball swung on, foul back. Kataoka down in the count now, 0-2. They had the 5-4 victory over Monroe. They beat Desert Christian 19-2. they tied Foothill Tech, and then they beat Paramount 7-4. Those are their non-losses. 0-2 the count. Here's the pitch on the way. Swinging, there's a one-hopper back to the pitcher Wong. Running toward first base, underhand toss to Nagaoka. And it's another 1-2-3 inning. 1-3 on the putout. Nitro's gone in order. We head to the fourth inning. 9-0. Arcadia on top. We're back after this.
Fizz offers a wide variety of specialty, retro, and imported sodas, candy, and novelty gifts. Zotz, Pop Rocks, Bazooka Bubblegum, and a whole lot more. Make a special soda gift basket for your favorite Nitro. Beat those back-to-school blues with your favorite candy. Rocket Fizz, located at 138 North Brand Boulevard, is independently owned and operated. Check them out on the web at www.facebook.com/Glendale Rocket Fizz. Rocket Fizz, come be a kid in our store.
Speed Pro Imaging specializes in larger-than-life graphics and can provide you with the highest quality graphic design and print. Services include banners, signs, posters, window displays, vehicle wraps, and a whole lot more. Their mission is to exceed your expectations. Speed Pro Imaging is located at 6106 San Fernando Road in Glendale, or you can check them out on the web at speedprolanorth.com.
So we head to the fourth inning. 9-0 is the score, and due up for Arcadia. You will have Scannell, Van Kirk, and Nagaoka. 6, 7, and 8 in their lineup. For Arcadia, 9 runs on 4 hits. The Nitros, no runs on no hits. They've committed 1 error. Kovaric started. He went 2 innings, struck out 1, walked 5, allowed 6 runs, only 5 earned on 2 hits, and hitting a batter. He gives way to Leon, who last inning walked 2, allowed 3 runs on 2 hits. And the first pitch is taken for ball 1 to Scannell. He reached on an error and scored in the second inning, and then he fouled out to Trent at first base to end the second inning. So he'll lead off the fourth inning here. Arcadia sent 8 men to the plate last inning, so Scannell was left out of the dance in that third inning. Next pitch in the dirt, ball 2. 2-0 the count. Fastball taken high. 3-0 now the count to the leadoff hitter for this inning for Apache. Here's the 3-0 in there for a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike to count. So for the Nitros against Arcadia, again, they're 26-2, and there's ball 4, but it hits the batter as well. So the second time in the contest that ball 4 has hit an Arcadia player. Second hit batter of the contest for the Nitros pitching staff, first from Leon. And a runner at first, that brings up Tim Van Kirk. Leon is ready and deals, working from the stretch, swinging. It's a pop-up, shallow center field. The center fielder coming in, Adrian Cole, is there to make the catch, retreating to first base is Scannell. And we've got 1 down in the inning. 1 down, and that brings up James Nagaoka. And I guess we've got a change here. Number 28 comes into the contest, Ben Schilling. What? Yeah, Ben Schilling. So Ben Schilling will take the place of Nagaoka, who ended up with a walk and a hit by pitch. An RBI, 2 runs scored, and a stolen base, and he takes the first pitch upstairs, ball 1. So Schilling, right, number 28, a right-handed batter. Takes a pitch in there for a strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Schilling on the season hitting .667 in 4 games played. He has 2 hits and an RBI. Swinging here, there's a ground ball that gets into left field for a base hit. Stopping at second is Scannell. And with 1 out, we've got runners at first and second. And so now Chase Peterson will exit. Trent Heisey now will bat for Peterson. Peterson went 1 for 2, singled, drove in a run, and scored back in that second inning. His second at bat, he popped up to short. And the first pitch to Heisey, taken high, ball 1. Heisey hitting .286 in 7 games. He has 2 hits, 2 RBIs, and a run scored, but he does have an on-base percentage of .400. Swinging at the next pitch, sends a fly ball towards left field and deep. That's going to send the outfielders on a baseball chase. That's going to score a run as Scannell comes in from second. Schilling stops at third on the double by Heisey. Another run across, and that makes it 10-0. So now 11 for 13 coming in. Hiroki Yanagawa. He swings at the first pitch, and he sends it foul. So Lopez ends up going 0 for 2 with a walk and an RBI. And now Yanagawa will stand in. Swinging at the first pitch, he fouls it off. He's played in 3 games looking for his first hit. He's 0 for 3 on the season. He does have a walk, though, so his on-base percentage is .250. He swings at the next pitch, fouls it off. Down in the count now, 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes to count. We've got 1 out, a run across. Runners at second and third. Arcadia on top, 10-0. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's taken high, ball 2. Is it ball 2 or is it 1-2? Yeah. Oh, it is? Maybe that was the other batter I'm thinking of that fouled one off. Yeah, there's strike 3. Yeah, I guess you had it backwards. First strikeout for Leon. We've got 2 away. And Frank Chavez coming in to hit for Dustin Allen. So Allen ends his day 0 for 1 with a strikeout, 2 walks, an RBI, and a run scored. A lot of activity for an 0 for 1 strikeout in the books. Wearing number 2 takes a pitch inside, ball 1. He's a .412 hitter in 9 games, has 7 hits. He's driven in 2, scored 4, and has an on-base percentage of .474. He played against Muir. Went 1 for 3 on April 4th. The pitch over for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. So he played in both. He got in a bat in both Muir games. He went 1 for 3 on April 4th, and then walked, I believe, against Muir in the first game. Swinging, he sends a foul ball down the right field line. We've got activity in the Arcadia bullpen. Have to see if there's going to be a pitching change coming up. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. 4th inning, 10-0. Arcadia on top. Runners with their leads. You've got Schilling away from third, Heisey from second. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Leon. Swinging, there's a fly ball in the right field, and that's going to be caught by the right fielder Aldretti, and that will end the inning. But Arcadia does pick up a run. They do that on 2 hits. No nitro errors, and they leave 2 men on. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning. 10-0 is the score. Arcadia on top. We're back after this.
You're a whole new generation. You're loving what they do. I put a Pepsi in the motion. That choice is up to you. Hey, you're the Pepsi generation. 'Cause I'm down and taste the thrill of the day. And feel the Pepsi way. Taste the thrill of the day. And feel the Pepsi way. You're a whole new generation.
Sometimes I dream that here's me that's how I dream to be.
I dream I move,
I move.
I dream I groove. Like Mike, if I could be like Mike.
I wanna be like mine.
Like Mike, if I could be like Mike.
Be like mine.
Be like Mike.
Oh,
Be like Mike.
Yeah, I try, just need to fly.
Just one day if I could be that way. I dream I move.
Dream I groove. Like Mike, if I could be like Mike.
wanna be like mine.
Like Mike, if I could be like Mike.
Oh, be like mine.
Like Mike, if I could be like Mike.
Cocaine to smile makes me feel good. Makes me feel nice. Have a coke and a smile. That's the way it should be. I like to see the whole world smiling with me. Coca-Cola and Sprite. Have a coke and a smile. A coke and a smile. To light up the beat. Shine on me. Turn on the sun. Have a coke and a smile.
All right, we head to the bottom of the fourth inning, 10-0, and Jesus Vasquez is going to bat for the Nitros. And he's 0 for 4 on the season with 3 strikeouts and a walk, so an on-base percentage of 200. We've got some defensive changes. You've got Angel Guzman in left, Hiroko Yanagawa in center, pitch over for a strike. Frank Chavez in right for Arcadia. Tello still at third, Art Felix at short, Tim Van Kirk at second, Ben Schilling at first. Gavin Vogel still behind the plate, and now Chase Peterson up on the mound, a left-handed pitcher. Here's the strike one pitch. Taken high to Vasquez. One ball, one strike to count. Here's the next offering. Swung on, fouled off, got a piece of it. Down the count, a ball and 2 strikes. Now, they did say Pacific League got rid of the mercy rule. That kind of sucks because I hope we don't play the next 3 innings like this. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. There's the pitch on the way, breaking ball taken outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Let's see if we can rummage up some stats on Peterson. He's appeared in 3 games. He's 2-0 on the season. He does have a save. So he has a decision in each of the 3 games he's appeared in. Pitch taken low and the count runs full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. His last outing, a 6 innings against Summit. Allowed an unearned run on 5 hits, striking out 6, walking 1, getting the victory. He went 2 innings against West Covina for the save. There's a chopper to third. Tello has it. Throws to first, and Vasquez is retired. 5-3 on the putout, 1 down, and that brings up Ian Nord. Nord on the season hitting 167, has a base hit, a bunt single that came at Canyon against Canyon here at home. He's walked twice, on base percentage 375. Left-handed batter standing in. Here's the pitch from Peterson showing bunt, takes a pitch high, ball 1, does Nord. So the Nitros have sent 10 men to the plate, and 10 men have gone down. Next pitch missing for ball 2, 2-0 the count. And then Peterson went an inning and a third against Los Altos, faced 5 batters. Got the victory. Pitch taken high. So 3-0 the count. So now Nord a pitch away from breaking up this perfect game. Peterson, the third pitcher, on the mound for Arcadia. And there's ball 4, and the perfect game is broken up. So Nord draws the walk. Nitros get their first base runner. And that brings up Andrew Doe. Doe on the season, hitting a $150, has 3 singles, 2 walks, 2 hit by pitches, is on base percentage .320, takes a pitch over for a strike. Down in the count now, 0-1. So Vasquez hitting for Edom, grounded out to third. Nord hitting for Aldretti, walked. Doe hitting for Jenks at the plate, 0-1 the count. Next pitch swung on, fouled off, strike 2. And we'll have somebody else on deck hitting for Kovarik, who started the game, went 2 innings. The first inning went down in order, and then the second inning, much more difficult. Giving up 6 runs, walking 5, hitting a batter on 2 hits, picking up a strikeout. 10-0 is the score, bottom of the 4th inning. Pitch is high and tight, 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Doe in league play is 1 for 4, hitting .250. His lone hit a single. He also walked and was hit by a pitch in league play, so his on-base percentage is .500. He got his hit at Burbank. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Pitch taken low, and that evens the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes to Doe. So Peterson into his 4th game, making his 4th appearance for Arcadia. Again, 2-0 with a save. Laboring a bit here compared to his counterparts, Ross and Wong. Gave up a walk. Swinging, there's a fly ball towards center field. Yanagawa out there to make the catch. Nord retreats to first. And we've got 2 down. And that brings up Nate Rangel. Kovarik ended his day 0 for 1. Rangel on the season, hitting .250. Takes a pitch at the knees for a strike. He has 4 singles on the season, 2 walks, on base percentage .333. Nord at first, being held on there by Schilling. Peterson, the left-handed pitcher, is ready and delivers a pitch over for strike 2, and Rangel down. The count now 0-2. Aldretti and Kovarik, the only 2 strikeout victims. Peterson looking for number 3. There goes the runner. The pitch inside, the throw down to second, not in time, and Nord with a stolen base. That's his 3rd stolen base of the season. I believe the other 2 came at Paramount when he was a pinch runner. Yep, indeed, that's what it was. Swinging, there's a ground ball to first, fielded there by Schilling. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the inning comes to a close. No runs, no hits, no errors, a walk, and a man left at the end of 4. 10-0. Arcadia on top. We're back with the 5th after this.
Drink Dr. Pepper and I'm proud. I used to be alone in a crowd, but now you look around these days, there seems to be a Dr. Pepper craze. I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, we're a pepper, wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, if you drink Dr. Pepper, you're a pepper too. Us peppers are an interesting breed. An original taste is what we need. Ask any pepper and he'll say, only Dr. Pepper tastes that way. I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, we're a pepper, wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, we're a pepper, wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? Be a pepper, drink Dr. Pepper. Come on! Be a pepper, drink Dr. Pepper. All right. Be a pepper,
So we're to the fifth inning. 10-0 is the score. We've got Rangel at third. Andrew Doe now at short. Jesus Vasquez at second. Joe Leone at first. Wong still behind the plate. Titchener in left, Cole in center, and Ian Nord in right. And Trent Luceraria now taking the mound for the Nitros. So Leone went 2 innings, striking out 1, walking 2, allowing 4 runs on 4 hits, and hitting a batter. So 10 runs, 6 hits for Arcadia. No runs, no hits, just a walk and an error for the Nitros. And looks like we've got Angel Guzman now batting for Jeff Castillo. And here's the pitch from Trent in the dirt, ball 1. So Trent on the season comes into the contest with a record of 0-6, ERA of 9.25 as he offers up the next pitch over for a strike. He's appeared in 28 innings, has 17 strikeouts, 31 walks. There's a chopper, fair to third, Rangel. Aylmer's it to first, and the runner's aboard on the throwing error from the third baseman. Second error of the contest for the Nitros. So Trent with 17 strikeouts, 31 walks. He's allowed 37 earned runs, but 49 runs altogether on 39 hits, and he's hit 4 batters. So Guzman reaches on the error. And we've got Vogel at the plate. Takes the pitch, ball 1. So Gavin Vogel, wearing number 46, taking over for Santa Ana. Next pitch taken for ball 2. 2-0 the count. Trent is ready and deals, and the pitch taken high, ball 3. Runner with his lead away from first, that is Guzman. The pitch to the plate is over for a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike the count now. Trent last pitch against Burbank in the second game of their series. He went 5 1/3 innings. Longest outing of the season for him as he offers up ball 4 high. First walk in the contest for Trent. 8th team walk given up. And Sean Griffith now comes in for Dominic Tello. So Tello ends his day 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored, and the pitch from Trent is off the mark, ball 1. 1-0 the count. So these two teams will match up on Friday at Arcadia. 3:30 start time. The next pitch is high, ball 2. 2-0 the count to Griffith. He swings at the next pitch, sends a fly ball towards left field. Titchener out there makes the catch. We've got 1 down. Guzman retreats to second. Griffith to first. And that will bring up number 23, Arturo Felix. Art Felix now batting. So Scannell gets hit by a pitch. Reached on an error, scored twice. 0 for 2. Takes the first pitch, does Felix. Inside, ball 1. 1-0 the count. Again, 16 seniors on the Arcadia team. Looks like they might all get in this thing. Pitch taken high from Trent, ball 2. 2-0 the count. So including pitching, you're probably going to have 18, something like 19 players up here in this game for Arcadia. They got 23 on the bench. Swinging, he fouls it off, does Felix. Strike 1 the count. So 2 balls, 1 strike the count, 10-0. We're in the 5th. 10 runs, 6 hits for Arcadia. No runs, no hits, 2 errors for the Nitros. The Nitros only one base runner. That was Ian Nord, as the next pitch is offered up in the dirt for ball 3. 3-1 the count to Felix. A .133 hitter, has 2 hits, 5 RBIs, 2 runs scored, and a .235 on base percentage to go with it. There's strike 2. He thought it was ball 4, but he'll have to come back and face another pitch. You've got 1 out in the inning. Trent sets from the belt, is ready and deals, and the pitch fouled at the plate. So Felix got a piece of it to stay alive. Guzman on at second base. Vogel over at first. 1 out in the inning. 6 runs across in the second. 3 in the third, 1 in the fourth. For the 10 runs for Arcadia. Runners with their leads. Trent is ready and deals. And the pitch swung on and fouled off first base side. That's back out of play. And we'll do it again. Got a nice little battle brewing between Trent and Felix. Here's the next pitch. Swinging, there's a drive into left center field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. That will score Guzman. Vogel rounding second, on his way to third. Cole has it, brings it back in. 1 run across. Stopping at third is Vogel on an RBI double by Felix. Another run across on the board, and it's 11-0. Yep. So Guzman scores. Vogel goes to third. A double for Felix plus an RBI. And that makes it 11-0. And Chris Wilson now batting for Van Kirk. He becomes the 18th different batter to hit pop-up, second base. Vasquez is there to make the catch. Breathes a sigh of relief that he didn't drop that. We've got 2 down. And that brings up Ben Schilling. He's 1 for 1 singled in his first at-bat of the ball game. That came in the 4th inning. He took over for Nagaoka, who walked and was hit by a pitch. A couple runs scored, plus an RBI and a stolen base. Pitch catches the corner from Trent. Strike 1 the count. So Trent in his last outing went 5 1/3 innings in the start against Burbank. 4 strikeouts, 4 walks, 3 runs, only 2 earned, though, on 5 hits. It was his best performance of the season. Seemed more focused and driven. Swung on, poked foul by Schilling down the first base side. Down in the count now, 0-2. He went 2/3 of an inning in relief against Summit. Gave up 4 runs, 2 hits, 3 walks. And then at Burbank, went an inning giving up a hit. Curveball waved at and missed, and down he goes, and that ends the inning. So Arcadia picks up a run. They do that on 1 hit. No, 1 nitro error. And they leave 2 men on. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. 10-0, Arcadia on top. We're back after this.
Arroyo Vista Inn is a historic bed and breakfast centrally located in the hills of South Pasadena, just 15 minutes from downtown L.A. They offer 9 unique rooms with beautiful views, cozy beds, and modern amenities. Enjoy impeccable service, daily breakfast, and afternoon refreshments. All rates include breakfast, parking, Wi-Fi, and tax. Check them out on the web at arroyovistainn.com or call them at 323-478-7300. Are you in the market for real estate services? Then you need Michelle Downing. Michelle combines years of experience and knowledge to get the job done right. Michelle Downing is a founding partner of Partners Trust Real Estate in Pasadena. Whether buying or selling, you need Michelle Downing. She will help you find the residence that is perfect for you. Call Michelle at 626-696-4848. Check her out on the web at thepartnerstrust.com. Scandia Cleaning Service has been cleaning churches, private schools, and offices for over 30 years. And now you can take advantage of their experience, knowledge, and skills and have your facility cleaned by a company that will take a personal interest in both your regular and special cleaning needs. Call Scandia Cleaning Service at 818-388-5546 for a free estimate. Call 818-388-5546. That's Scandia Cleaning Service, where all work is done with care to your satisfaction.
Bottom of the fifth we go, 10-0, Arcadia on top. New pitcher, Michael Mendoza, gives way, or Peterson gives way to Mendoza. Peterson went an inning, allowing a walk. Before that, Derek Wong went an inning. And before that, Caden Ross started the game, went 2 innings, striking out 2. So now we'll see who comes up. I believe you're going to have, looks like Seth Harley going to take over for Wong. Probably move behind the plate next inning, too, if we do have a next inning. Harley on the season, 143 batting average, has 2 singles and 14 at-bats. He also has 5 walks, so his on-base percentage, .368. So Mendoza up on the mound. Harley awaits at the plate. And here's the first pitch in the bottom of the 5th inning, taken low, ball 1. Arcadia 6 runs in the second, 3 in the third, 1 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth. This after going down in order in the first inning. Next pitch taken low, ball 2. 2-0 the count to Harley. He's 0 for 2 in league play with a walk. Only had 3 at-bats so far in Pacific League action here in 2018. Pitch is inside, ball 3. So 3-0 the count. In non-league games, which there were 10 of them this year, he hit a .167. There's strike 1, the token strike with a 3-0 count. We'll see who is on deck. Trent pitched last inning. His spot is due up next. Mendoza working from the windup with nobody on. Here's the 3-1 offering. That runs inside, ball 4, and Harley draws the walk. Second base runner of the game for the Nitros. Peterson gives up a walk. Mendoza gives up a walk. And that brings up Adrian Aguayo. Aguayo on the season in limited action. He is 0 for 6 with a walk. His on-base percentage, .143. Takes a pitch outside, ball 1. Joel Leone on deck. So Harley with his lead from first, held on there by Schilling, short lead. Here's the pitch to the plate. Taken low. Last year, Adrian went 3 for 7 in league play. Hit .429. Had 2 singles and a double. Takes the next pitch over for a strike. His total average on the season last year was .214. He went 0 for 7 in non-league play. But 3 for 7 in league play, come off the bench, is pretty good. Check swing, no swing, and the count moves to 3 balls and a strike to Aguayo. Got some people in the game that don't even have pitching stats. That's how deep into the bullpen Arcadia has gone. Here's the 3-1 offering. Swung on and missed, and the count runs full now to Aguayo. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swinging, fouled back. So Aguayo gets a piece of it, stays alive, and he'll live to see another pitch. His last at-bat came against Summit, and he walked in his lone plate appearance. There's ball 4, and he draws his second walk of the season. So Harley goes to second. Aguayo, with a walk, goes to first. And that brings up Joel Leone. He's 0 for 1. He flew out to left field his only time up. Went 0 for 2 with 2 walks against Burbank in the last game he played in. 1 for 3 with a single against Summit. Swings, takes a big cut at the first pitch, comes up empty. 0-1 the count. Opened up the season with a multi-hit game. 2 singles against Arleta. Had a hit against Monroe, and then started to struggle. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Catches the corner, outside part of the plate. Leone down in the count now, 0-2. You've got Harley at second, Aguayo at first, nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th inning, 11-0, Arcadia on top. There's the pitch. Strike 3, down he goes. So Leone strikes out, becomes the 3rd strikeout victim for the Arcadia pitching staff. We've got 1 away in the inning, and that will bring up Mike Titchener. 0 for 1, popped up to second. Seen some action in the outfield, making some catches. Takes the first pitch, fastball, over for a strike. He went 0 for 2 against Summit in his last outing. At Burbank, he went 1 for 3, had a base hit. A couple of multi-hit games this year, one against Desert Christian, one at Paramount. He's actually hitting .429 on the road compared to 167 at home, and he gets hit by the pitch, and the bases are loaded. So 2 walks and a hit batter load the bases for the designated hitter, Ryan Kataoka. And we'll see if he is the one that's coming up, or if they send up somebody else. And it looks like Adrian Cole is going to bat. So Adrian Cole comes in. Kataoka was the designated hitter with Cole being out, but playing center field. And so now Cole will hit for himself. Cole on the season, looking for his first hit. He's 0 for 12. He does have 6 walks, so his on-base percentage .333. Chance to pick up some RBIs. Showing bunt, takes a pitch for a ball. Umpire said he did not go. Ball won the count. So the Nitros, without any hits, looking for a run right now. You've got Harley down the line at third, Aguayo away from second, Titchener over at first. Showing bunt, takes it for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike the count now. Cole last reach against Burroughs at home here. He had 2 walks. Takes a pitch inside, 2 balls, 1 strike the count. He had a 3-walk game against Paramount, a 2-walk game against Burroughs, and a walk against Canyon. In that Canyon game, he had a couple of stolen bases. Swinging, golfs it foul at the plate. That will even the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's a .250 hitter here at home. It's .500 on the road. He's 3 for 6. Oh, check that. His on-base percentage here at home is .250. On the road, his on-base percentage is .500, is what I meant to say. We got time at the plate. So 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. We've got 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Nitros threatening. There's been 2 walks, a hit batter, and a strikeout in the inning. Mendoza, the 4th pitcher, coming in to pitch for Arcadia. And that hits some, and that'll bring home a run, and Cole picks up an RBI. So Harley scores. Aguayo takes third. Titchener goes to second. And Cole gets hit by the pitch, picks up an RBI. And with the bases loaded, Vasquez will bat again. He grounded out to third his first time up. He's 0 for 1. So the Arcadia coach heading to the mound to talk to his pitcher and, I guess, set up his infield with the bases loaded and a run across.
Number 18 pitching.
So we've got a new pitcher now coming in. So I guess Mendoza is done. And that's Tim Yen. So Tim Yen now pitching. So Mendoza only goes a third of an inning. Strikeout He struck out 1. He's walked 2, and he's hit 2. And he's given up a run. So Yen will be called upon to get the final 2 outs of the inning here. We've got a pitching change. We'll take a break and come back.
Do you want to be a part of a television studio audience? Audiences Unlimited has been helping people see their favorite sitcoms live since 1982. Hit shows such as Growing Pains, Home Improvement, Friends, Will and Grace, and 2.5 Men. Contact AudienceSunlimited.com to get your chance to visit a working studio lot, be on the set of popular television shows, and see your favorite stars in person. They offer free tickets on their website. They also offer fundraising opportunities for groups of 10 or more. Visit www.AudienceSunlimited.com and get your free TV tickets today. This is a unique Hollywood experience not to be missed.
So Tim Yen becomes your new pitcher. Vasquez coming to the plate with the bases loaded. Vasquez now on the season. Oh for 5. There's a chance to pick up an RBI here. Cole picking up his first RBI of the season. Getting hit by the pitch for the first time this year as well. Pitch in the dirt, bounces away from the catcher, and nobody going anywhere. Ball 1 the count to Vasquez. It's worried number 28. He had that bat against Canyon, against Paramount, second game against Burroughs and Summit. Are now here today. Swinging and a miss. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Yen, a right-handed pitcher. Corners playing in for Arcadia. Middle infielders back at double play depth. Outfield playing a bit shallow. Swinging, it's popped up. Infield fly rule in effect, so the out will be recorded, but it's caught by the second baseman. We got 2 down. That brings up Ian Nord. So Nord now with an RBI opportunity. He walked and stole a base in his first at-bat. Came back in the 4th inning. Left-handed batter standing in. Yen working from the windup with the bases loaded. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. 0-1 the count. Nord on the season, hitting 167 here at home. And Yen falling off the mound into his windup. Now he's ready. There's the strike 1 pitch. In there for strike 2. 0-2 the count. He had a hit and a walk against Canyon. Had a walk at Northview. And a walk here today. Takes ball 1. High and outside to the left-handed hitting, I believe now, right fielder. Utility player, sophomore. A couple more years in the program for him yet to come. There's the 1 ball, 2 strike pitch. Fastball runs outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Andrew Doe on deck. These two teams match up again on Friday from Arcadia High School. 3:30 start time. Here's the 2-2 offering. High ball 3. No place to put him, so Yen's going to have to come after him. So Ian better be ready. Anything close, got to go after it. Yen from the windup. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Ball 4, and that brings home a run. So Aguayo scores from third. Titchener goes to third. Cole goes to second. Nord picks up an RBI, his first varsity RBI, with the walk. That run is charged to Mendoza. And that brings up Andrew Doe. He's 0 for 1, flew out to center field this first time up back in the 4th inning. Swings at the next pitch, sends a fly ball towards center field. Yanagawa out there to make the catch, and the inning comes to a close. 8 men come to the plate. The Nitros do pick up 2 runs. No hits. There's a couple hit batters, 3 walks, and a couple runs come across, and they do leave the bases loaded, which has been something they've done all too frequently this year. At the end of 5, 11-2 is the score. We're back with the 6th after this.
Are you looking to rearrange your room? Don't leave it in the hands of your man. Let Interiors by Jada provide you with a design concept that will make your room feel comfortable and be beautifully functional. Interiors by Jada is dedicated to giving you a perfectly designed space any place in your home. Whether it be the living room, kitchen, bedroom, or bath, their focus is to make each space a place of beauty while creating functionality and use. Put your room in the hands of the professionals. Contact Interiors by Jada at 818-481-8992 or check them out on the web at www.interiorsbyjada.com. Tequila's Restaurant in Burbank offers the best authentic Mexican food at great prices, including lunch Monday through Thursday for only $5.99 and dinner buffets for only $7.99. Enjoy a great all-you-can-eat brunch on both Saturdays and Sundays. Go to their website, www.tequilasrestaurant.com, for the latest specials and download coupons for even greater savings. Tequila's Restaurant is located at 4310 West Magnolia Boulevard in Burbank on the corner of Pass Avenue. Call them 818-845-7217. Flowers Talk in Burbank is a nice family-run flower shop with the best prices in town. At Flowers Talk, you will find a wide selection of floral arrangements, or you can select the flowers of your choice in their do-it-yourself section. Stop by Flowers Talk in Burbank and let their expert staff help you create the best flower arrangement. If they don't have it, they will get it for you. Mention Burbank or Burroughs High School and receive 10% off your entire order. Flowers Talk, located at 2460 West Victory Boulevard in Burbank, or on the web at www.flowerstalkburbank.com.
So we head to the 6th inning. 11-2 is the score. Adrian Aguayo now pitching for the Nitros. Seth Harley back behind the plate. Aguayo, the 4th pitcher to come and pitch for the Nitros. Kovaric went 2, Leon went 2, Trent went 1. So 11-2 as we head to the 6th inning. And due up for Arcadia, Heisey, Yanagawa, and Chavez. 9, 1, and 2 in their lineup. But we might have a Jacob Morales pitching now in place of Heisey, or batting.
Number 24 batting.
So Heisey had one at bat. He made it a good one, a double and an RBI back in the 4th inning. So Morales standing in. And the pitch is over for a strike. That draws a cheer from the first base dugout, or the third base dugout. Swinging, he fouls it off down the first base line. No batting stats. Pitching, though, he has... Well, he does have one plate appearance, it looks like, against Duarte back on the 24th of February. 10-0 victory. So he's 0 for 1 on the season. Swings at the next pitch, sends a ground ball to Rangel at third. Has it, goes to first, and we've got one down. (5-3) on the putout. And we'll see who comes up next. And this looks like it's going to be Yanagawa. He's 0 for 1, struck out back in the 4th inning in his first at-bat. So Aguayo gets the putout. So he's officially in the books with a third of an inning. Check swing. It says he did not go around. They want Seth to appeal, and he did go, says the first base umpire. So strike one the count. Adrian did pitch in a couple games last year. He pitched in an inning and a third, allowing 7 runs on 7 hits, walking 2. There's a ground ball towards second that's going to get into center field for a base hit. So Yanagawa is aboard with a single. That will bring to the plate Frank Chavez. He flew out to right field his first time up back in the 4th inning. He is 0 for 1. He came in for Dustin Allen, who walked twice, struck out once, scored a run, and drove in a run. Arcadia got 6 runs in the 2nd inning, 3 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th for their 11. Nitros plating 2 in the 5th inning. Arcadia still pitching a no-hitter, but they've given up 2 runs. Swinging and a miss. Strike one to count to Chavez. So does a no-hitter, I know it technically counts as a no-hitter, but does it really count as a no-hitter if you give up 2 runs? Is it still as magical as if there were no runs and no hits? Breaking ball taken high. 1 ball, 1 strike to count to Chavez. So Aguayo up on the mound, an inning and 2/3 now in his career, pitching at the varsity level for the Nitros. Yanagawa taking his lead from first. The pitch to the plate is low and away. 11-2 in the 6th inning. Nitros getting a couple runs, so that in the bottom of the 5th, that negated the mercy rule if it was even in effect. Curveball catches the outside corner for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. It says he had an appearance against St. Bonaventure last year, but I don't think so. He appeared against CV and against Burbank. Here's the 2-2 offering. Curveball's a chopper towards second. Vasquez has it. He boots it, but he kicks it right to Doe, who's standing on second base, picks it up, touches the bag, and so an error turns into an out. I guess it doesn't matter if you field it and toss it or if you just kick it to the guy at second base. Either way, the out's recorded. And that's right up there on the blooper reel with Ryan Kataoka when he slid headfirst into second base, stopped 3 feet short of the bag, and had to crawl the rest of the way. So Yanagawa retired at second on the fielder's choice. It goes 4-6 on the fielder's choice. And Chavez safe at first. We've got 2 down in the inning as Aguayo throws to first on a pickoff move. This Guzman still batting, number 8. Yes, he is. He reached on an error in the 5th inning, swings and fouls it off first base side, back out of play. Against Crescenta Valley, he pitched, I guess, 1 inning. Allowed 2 hits. Against Burbank last year, he pitched a third of an inning, 7 runs, 7 hits. Walking 2. His ERA after that game was 147. Pitch taken for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. But no need to feel sorry for him. Swinging and a miss. Because there's been other players that have had high ERAs posted during a game. Next pitch swinging, a fly ball down the right field line. Ian Nord coming over to take a look, but he's going to run out of room. Guzman down in the count. I guess the count evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. We've got 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. 11-2, Arcadia on top. On deck, the catcher, Gavin Vogel. So Aguayo shakes off a sign, looks over at first. Chavez with his lead. Adrian is ready and delivers, and the curveball swinging, a chopper up the third base side. That is a fair ball. Rangel has it, throws to first, the stretch by Leon. They get the out, and the inning comes to a close. No runs on a hit. No Nitro errors. And what they do, leave a man on. We head to the bottom of the 6th. 11-2 is the score. We're back after this.
Sausage Kingdom in Glendale offers their world-famous gourmet of sausage sandwiches, grilled and served on their fresh-baked onion roll. Choose from a variety of delicious sandwiches off their menu, including the hot Italian, bratwurst, Polish, and chicken apple, or perhaps one of Jody Maroney's hot dogs, such as the giant Kobe beef, the Coney Island, or their Chicago style. Jody Maroney's located in the Americana on Brown Boulevard. You can also check them out on the web at jodymaroney.com. That's Jody Maroney's Sausage Kingdom, home of the hot dog.
Speed Pro Imaging specializes in larger-than-life graphics and can provide you with the highest quality graphic design and print. Services include banners, signs, posters, window displays, vehicle wraps, and a whole lot more. Their mission is to exceed your expectations. Speed Pro Imaging is located at 6106 San Fernando Road in Glendale, or you can check them out on the web at speedprolanorth.com. Speed Pro Imaging is a proud supporter of Nitros Athletics.
You're a whole new generation. You're loving what they do. I put a Pepsi in the motion. That choice is up to you. Hey, you're the Pepsi generation. Girls are down and taste the thrill of the day. And feel the Pepsi way. Taste the thrill of the day. And feel the Pepsi way. You're a whole new generation.
Sometimes I dream that here's me. Got to see that's how I dream to be.
I dream I move,
I move.
I dream I groove. Like Mike, if I could be like Mike.
I wanna be like mine.
Like Mike, if I could be like Mike.
Be like Mike.
Oh,
Be like Mike.
Yeah, I try. Just need to fly.
Just one day if I could be that way. I dream I move.
Dream I groove. Like Mike, if I could be like Mike.
So we head to the bottom of the sixth inning. 11-2 is the score. We got a new pitcher, Jacob Morales, in pitching, facing Nate Rangel. First pitch is offered up high, ball one. Rangel 0 for 1, grounded out to first base his first time up. Standing in, batting from the right side, having a couple nice plays on defense from the third base position. Takes the next pitch for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. So Morales working from the windup. Right-handed pitcher delivers, and the pitch is low. Ball 2. Here's the 2-1 pitch, taken high, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike to count. Rangel last got a hit at Burroughs. It was a base hit. Had a couple hits against Northview. He's hitting 200 at home. Swings and misses. Hitting 273 on the road, so he's had more opportunities on the road as well, but hitting a little bit better away from home. Count runs full now. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Down he goes, chasing one outside. And we've got one down. Fourth strikeout for the Arcadia pitching staff. That brings to the plate Seth Harley. Seth Harley walked and scored last inning. Morales is ready and deals, and the pitch swinging. Little one-hopper to third. High throw to first, but Schilling is able to come down with it, step on the bag, and Harley's retired. We've got 2 down. So 2 away, and that brings up the pitcher, Adrian Aguirre. He walked and scored his last time up. So Morales looking to make quick work of the Nitros here in the 6th inning. Fastball taken low, ball 1 the count. Nitros got 2 runs across in the 5th inning with the help of 3 walks and 2 hit batters. Still have no hits in the game. Swinging, there's a chopper toward the left side. The third baseman has it. And Griffith goes to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So a couple of putouts there for Griffith at third base, and the Nitros are gone in order. We're going to head to the seventh inning. 11-2 is the score. We're back after this.
I drink Dr. Pepper and I'm proud. I used to be alone in a crowd, but now you look around these days, there seems to be a Dr. Pepper craze. I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, we're a pepper, wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, if you drink Dr. Pepper, you're a pepper too. Us peppers are an interesting breed, an original taste is what we need. Ask any pepper and he'll say, only Dr. Pepper tastes that way. I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, we're a pepper, wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, we're a pepper, wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? Be a pepper, drink Dr. Pepper. Come on. Be a pepper, drink Dr. Pepper. All right. Be a pepper, drink Dr. Pepper. Be a pepper, drink.
Arroyo Vista Inn is a historic bed and breakfast centrally located in the hills of South Pasadena, just 15 minutes from downtown L.A. They offer 9 unique rooms with beautiful views, cozy beds, and modern amenities. Enjoy impeccable service, daily breakfast, and afternoon refreshments. All rates include breakfast, parking, Wi-Fi, and tax. Check them out on the web at arroyovistainn.com or call them at 323-478-7300. Are you in the market for real estate services? Then you need Michelle Downing. Michelle combines years of experience and knowledge to get the job done right. Michelle Downing is a founding partner of Partners Trust Real Estate in Pasadena. Whether buying or selling, you need Michelle Downing. She will help you find the residence that is perfect for you. Call Michelle at 626-696-4848. Check her out on the web at thepartnerstrust.com.
So we head to the seventh. 11-2, Arcadia on top. And due up, you've got Vogel, Griffith, and Felix. If anyone should get on, Wilson. He walked in his only at bat so far. And he takes a pitch inside, ball one. Adrian out for his second inning of work. All he needs to do is get at least one out to match the amount of innings he pitched last year as a junior. One of 4 seniors on the team. Curveball missing inside. 2-0 the count. Here's the 2-0 offering. They do have 6 or 7 or 8 hits for Arcadia. 8?
In the second, third, fourth, 2, 2, 2, and then fifth and sixth, 1, 1. 2 in the second, third, and fourth.
Oh, yes, Aguayo did give up a hit last inning. So 3 balls, 1 strike to count. As we get back to the action. Vogel at the plate. Here's the pitch on the way. Strike 2. 3 balls and 2 strikes to count. So for Adrian, who played 2 years on JV, got some action last year as a junior on the varsity level, soaking in the opportunity up on the mound. A fly ball towards right field, and you've got nobody out there making the play as 3 Nitros converted. The throw to third, not in time, and an error will allow the run to go to second. So you had 3 Nitros converging. You had Vasquez, the second baseman, you had Leon, the first baseman, and you had Nord, the outfielder, all coming together in a big triangle. And it should have been caught, but it wasn't. So a 2-base error. 3rd error of the ball game. And that brings to the plate Griffith, who had 2 putouts, or I should say 2 assists in the top of the inning. Fouls the first pitch off, strike 1 to count. He's 0 for 1. He flew out to left field his first time up. The Apache have used 20 different players in this ball game, including the starting pitcher. Probably used all 23 if you take into consideration the other pitchers that they've used that might not have batted as the pitch is fouled off. So like Derek Wong would be, I guess, number 22. So at 23 on the roster, it looks like they might have gotten all 23 in this ball game. Here's the 0-2 offering. Pitch taken high. Because you have 19 different batters. Yeah, the starting pitcher, 20, is Caden Ross. Derek Wong pitched, but I don't think he hit, so that'd be 21. They came in with 23. The pitch swung on and fouled off down the left field line. See, Michael Mendoza did not bat, but he pitched, so that'd be number 22. Tim Yen, number 23. So, yeah, it looks like everybody on the Arcadia roster here today getting into the ball game. That's a rarity. Yep. Next pitch taken for a ball, so the count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes to Griffith. We've got a runner on at second. We are in the 7th inning. 11-2 is the score. Swinging, there's a fly ball towards left field. Titchener fading back, still going back. He's there to make the catch, and we've got one down. Retreating to second is Vogel. So that is the second time Griffith has flown out to left field, and that brings up Art Felix. He doubled driving in a run in his lone at bat coming in the 5th inning so far. There's another RBI opportunity with a runner at second. Swings at the pitch, and he fouls it off on the first base side. That goes off the netting over the first base dugout. Strike one the count to Felix. $11 runs on 8 hits for Arcadia. 2 runs, no hits, 3 errors. There's a ground ball towards short, and it's kicked by Doe over to Vasquez, who throws to first, not in time. And everybody's safe. So Vogel takes third. Felix reaches on the error. 4th error in the ball game for the Nitros. Runners at the corners with 1 out for Chris Wilson. Or is this Van Kirk? I guess this is Van Kirk back in. So Wilson goes 0 for 1. So Van Kirk now back in. He's 2 for 2. Or check that, 2 for 3. 2 singles, an RBI, a stolen base, 2 runs scored, and he flew out to center field. And he takes a pitch inside, ball 1. So with runners at the corners, the infield double play depth. Corners playing in, outfielders playing straight away. Aguirre's ready and deals, and the pitch swinging, chopper foul up the first base line. That evens the count at a ball and a strike. Ben Schilling due up next. It's a good thing we've got a couple days in between games to figure out the stat situation. And you've got everybody on the roster playing, pretty much for both teams. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Looks like the softball team, at least portions of the softball team, showing up today to this one. So one is with their leads. Vogel away from third, Felix from first. Here's the next pitch. Swinging, there's a fly ball that's going to dunk into left field for a base hit. That will score Vogel from third. Holding at second is Felix. Guess he thought maybe he was too close to call, and so he had to hold up to make sure it did drop in. And Van Kirk with a base hit. He goes 3 for 3 on the day with 2 RBIs. That makes it 12-2. You have 12 hits up on the board. The pitch to Schilling is in there for a strike. Next pitch is in the dirt. I think so. Yeah, it looks like a 12 and 12. There you go. curveball swung on, fouled off. Let's see, so Trent pitched the 5th. And this guy comes in and pitches the 6th and 7th. And yeah, he's giving up 2 hits, so yeah, it should be 9. So the 0-2 pitch, taken for a ball. Adrian looking for his first strikeout. Swinging, there's a ground ball towards Doe. At short, he goes to Vasquez. That's second for 1. On to first in time, and the umpire gives it to him on the double play. So the 6-4-3 double play ends the inning. Arcadia, though, does pick up a run, an unearned run. They do that on 1 hit. 2 errors. And they leave a man on. We head to the bottom of the 7th. 12-2 is the score. We're back after this.
Do you want to be a part of a television studio audience? Audiences Unlimited has been helping people see their favorite sitcoms live since 1982. Hit shows such as Growing Pains, Home Improvement, Friends, Will and Grace, and 2.5 Men. Contact AudienceSunlimited.com to get your chance to visit a working studio lot, be on the set of popular television shows, and see your favorite stars in person. They offer free tickets on their website. They also offer fundraising opportunities for groups of 10 or more. Visit www.AudienceSunlimited.com and get your free TV tickets today. This is a unique Hollywood experience not to be missed. Ladies, are you looking to rearrange your room? Don't leave it in the hands of your man. Let Interiors by Jada provide you with a design concept that will make your room feel comfortable and be beautifully functional. Interiors by Jada is dedicated to giving you a perfectly designed space any place in your home. Whether it be the living room, kitchen, bedroom, or bath, their focus is to make each space a place of beauty while creating functionality and use. Put your room in the hands of the professionals. Contact Interiors by Jada at 818-481-8992 or check them out on the web at www.interiorsbyjada.com.
So we head to the bottom of the 7th. 12-2 is the score. 2 up for the Nitros. You got Leone, Titchener, and then Cole. Bottom of the lineup. Leone 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Swings at the first pitch. 3 hopper to Van Kirk at second base. 1 pitch, 1 out. And that will bring up Mike Titchener. He's 0 for 1, was hit by a pitch back in the 5th inning. The inning in which the Nitros were able to get 2 runs. Pitch over for a strike. Morales out for his 2nd inning of work. Here's the strike 1 pitch. Fastball outside. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. So these 2 teams will match up again on Friday. 3:30 start time from Arcadia High School. Pitch is swung on and fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count now to Titchener. On deck, Adrian Cole. So Morales, the 6th pitcher to take the mound for the Apache here in this one. 1-2 pitch, waved at and missed, and down he goes. And now it's down to Cole, who was hit by a pitch, driving in a run. Picked up his first RBI of the season with that being hit by a pitch. Nitros got 2 runs in the 5th inning. That's it. Pitch over for a strike. So Morales looking to make quick work of the Nitros here in the 7th inning. Swinging, fouled off down the right field line, and the Nitros down to their final strike. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, just off the mark outside. Ball 1 to Cole. It's one of those pitches that's a little too close for comfort, if you know what I mean. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Morales has the pitch that he wants into his windup and delivers. Swing and a miss. Down he goes, and that's the ball game. So 2 strikeouts in the inning for Morales. And the Nitros go down in order. The final score, Arcadia wins at 12-2. 12 runs, 9 hits, no errors for the Apache. 2 runs, no hits, and 4 errors for Glendale. Caden Ross, your winning pitcher. Your losing pitcher is Thomas Kovaric. He drops to 1-4 on the season. And the highlights for the Nitros come in the 5th inning. Harley opened up with a walk. Aguayo with a walk. Titchener was hit by a pitch. And with 1 out and the bases loaded, Cole was hit by a pitch, driving in a run. And then with the bases loaded and 2 outs, Ian Nord walked, driving in the 2nd run of the ball game. So 12-2 the final score. The Nitros dropped to 3-11-1 overall. They are now 0-5 in league play. Arcadia improves to 15-0 overall, 5-0 in league play.